Hey everybody, it's John and it is Dry Fire Monday. We're jokingly call it another Mantis Monday here because of course our Dry Fire Challenge for 2018 is sponsored by Mantis and they are doing a giveaway this week to get more people involved in training with their firearms. So more about that a little bit later, so hang in there with us, but thanks to them. We've got our Mantis app up and paying attention. We've got our gun here and that's set up with it. And I want to talk to you today about setting up your dojo. So, your dry fire dojo. Let's talk about it. Okay, first of all, I want to talk about how to find us in the group. You can download the Mantis app without even owning a unit and no problem there. And when you do, I'm going to show you here. I'm going to slide this way so I can put it up over here. It's recording on my phone. Hit the groups. And you can see right now in the upper right-hand corner of mine, you can see there's a plus groups. And if you hit that little plus groups right there, if I hit it correctly, it'll say find a group or create a group or cancel. And just search there for the ASP Dry Fire Challenge. And if you see here right now, we've got about 42 people in the challenge. And I have a couple of things to read off in terms of winners. You can see right there at the very top, P. Williams with 715 snaps on his dry fire, 715 reps of dry fire this week. Man, that's 100 reps every single day. That's pretty incredible. If you come on down here, there's a few others that have done incredibly well. That's me there, Minister Malice, and I got 300 reps in this week. Other thing that I want to talk about, Mike Zeitgeist, or Zeitgeist, I'm not sure how you're going to pronounce that, a 97.6 benchmark. Holy cow, dude. Incredible work there, Mike. I was pretty happy with mine, my 96.3, and geez, man, you blew me out of the water. And we had 18 members of the group get over 200 snaps as of the time of me making this. Really, really, really awesome. Okay, and then I do have a winner as well. Last week we gave one away. We had a form to fill out for another Mantis unit and for somebody to win one, and our winner was Zachary Wood. He's getting his CCW soon. Was excited to have something to practice with. So Zachary, it's on the way. I'm going to send you an email and we are going to send it over to you. Congratulations, man. Now this week, Mantis is giving one away. I'm super excited about that. And so there's a Google form as well, a new one. So Mantis is giving away a unit. Or if you already have a Mantis unit, this is cool, they're going to give you a $150 gift card to Cabela's. So even if you have a Mantis unit, enter the contest, because if you have one, they're going to give you a $150 Cabela's gift card. If you don't have one, boom, they're going to give you a Mantis unit so you can keep up with the rest of us. Pretty awesome stuff. All right, let's get to some work. You can see here, I'm going to actually show you. You're going to see I actually have a laser beam, a laser training unit inside this sucker. This is my Aramard, VP9, and I just want to show you the reason. I'm not sure you're going to be able to see it. One of the things I love about this is when I'm doing my dry fire, I'm going to put it against the white there. As you can see, I make the snap, and you can actually see a momentary laser beam. I'm not positive that you got to see it. Hopefully you did over on the white one there. If not, pay attention to the white target again. I'm going to put it inside the circle with the little red dot in it. I'm going to put it just below that red dot. So hopefully you got to see it then. Helps me to just kind of see that not only am I getting a good trigger press, but I'm hitting my target. At any rate, again, this is a training tool right now. It cannot load a live round. So a couple things here. We're always going to follow our rules of safety. And this is, I've changed orientations, as you can tell. This is a block wall, an exterior wall in my house, so it's a safe place for me to dry fire. And I have two things set up here. First of all, these are cardboard USPSA or IDPA targets, and I have one set up here white, and then this other one set up just kind of standard, the brown cardboard with an alpha, a Charlie, and a Delta on it, okay? So I can work speed on this target, no problem. And then I have this guy set up that I have various little gewgaws on. And you're going to see this is kind of like an eye, an ocular cavity here. I have two different 2-inch circles here, which if I back up, I have 3 yards, no problem on in this room. And so then I can use these like I am working on a dot torture. This little guy right here, if I'm standing at 6 feet, is the 6-foot equivalent of a 3x5 card at 7 yards. So you can see he's very, very little, right? 7/8 of an inch by 1 inch and 7/16. And so it is a very little target. But when we're talking about precision shots, which would be an ocular shot at 7 yards, is about a 3x5 card. So I have this guy set up here. So I'm just gonna show you kind of what I can do, and then I'm gonna switch orientation so it's more like we normally do, so you can see how I actually do it. But I can stand here like this, and again, I can press out, and I can get a snap and feel good about that, hit where I wanted. Now, I can combine the two. So I'm gonna actually show you here as we go. I'm gonna move to training on my Mantis. I'm gonna hit that continue. Here we go. Left-handed, VP9, dry fire. Now, watch what's gonna go down. Now, I'm not watching it from an everyday perspective, but if you're paying attention, here's what goes down. I get my dot, I feel good about it. Good snap, and you can see that result there shows up there really high for me. Good, I get a good clean sight picture. Now, again, another great shot. Now, I can speed this up as well. So I can drive out, feel it, find it, shoot it, okay, no problem. Now, you might say, John, that was a little bit low. Yeah, that's barrel offset, right? So the offset comes from the fact that the dot is higher than the barrel. So I can drive up here, snap that, get a good snap. You can see much lower score because I'm actually moving a little bit faster, getting my sight picture, getting my sight alignment, finding my dot, pressing the trigger. So that kind of thing will help us as we go on. Okay, so we've reoriented just so you can watch me a little bit more from this angle, right? So one of the things that we're doing here in chunking is I'm starting with a two-handed grip. You see, I reset my trigger. Now I'm sitting here with a two-handed grip, and I could start this as slow as I need to. I could press out nice and smooth, get a great grip on the gun, get the sight picture I want, break the target, break that shot, and then reset. Okay, here we go, pressing my shoulders back. That's something I'm working on. Get it, find it, hit it. Good, okay? This is not a bad trigger press at all. Okay, one more time. Drive out, find the sight picture, press the trigger, make it go off. Pretty good shots. Now, what are we looking for right now? Right now, all I'm trying to do is I'm working with my red dot here, getting from this position of a great two-handed grip, driving out, finding my sight picture. When I've got the sight picture, press the trigger. I'm not doing this quickly right now. You notice that I'm just driving out, getting that good first one and going. Now, if you're worried about resetting the trigger and saying, well, John, I'm building muscle memory. So then what I want to do is just break that. So here's what I got is I'm going to break the cycle, drive it out, get the sight picture, press the trigger. Now I'm out there and I've got a good second sight picture. That's great. And now I'm going to go ahead and break. Okay. Now I can reset. So I'm not thinking through that particular place. I have broken that in two from a memory perspective. Drive the gun out, find it, get the shot off. That's great. Now reset. Okay, good. Now I can reset. Okay, what's this week's goal? Well, this week's goal again is 200 trigger presses. So there's again a link in the description. You can come and find us on the Mantis app. Get in the ASP Dry Fire group and start your dry fire. If you have a Mantis unit, join us there. If you don't have a Mantis unit, no big deal. Set up your dry fire like I have here, and you can start calling shots as well. You can see if your front sight is moving. You can see if your trigger press was firm and was correct and was straight to the rear. You can see if it's making your front sight go all over the place. So get that in there, drive out, get that first shot, see it, get a good sight picture, reset your trigger. 200 this week. That means 30 every day for 7 days. It means 50 for 6. Guys, come and be a part. Glad to have you with us and glad to do the dry fire challenge with you. This is going to make us better shooters, I promise.